Hello, my friends. My name is Yujiro Tsuneno, and normally I do this alone, but this morning I have a present guest. He is.
Good morning. I'm Kashiwazaki Masanori.
Well, have you watched it? If you haven't, here's the link. Or here, or here. So 2 days ago, October 16th, or Saturday, there was a relatively large scale, given that this is in Japan, rally and demonstration organized by a coalition of far-right groups against what they call China. And we were against them. We were against their racism. We are against their colonialism. We are against their imperialism. So we wanted to protest, and that's what we did. And watching YouTube videos afterwards, I think some major news organizations like Reuters and AFP or something like that covered this story, and that's a good thing, I think, because it is important for the world to know that what is going on in this country. The Japanese press, well, maybe they were too busy covering demonstrations in China, and if they spent 15 minutes on Chinese anti-Japan demonstrations, maybe a handful of them chose to spend like 5 seconds on this racist demonstration in Tokyo. But it's good to know, and it's good to know that the world is taking interest. And also we appreciate some of the news organizations chose to include our intervention on the event. Since we were against these right-wing people, we interrupted the demonstration for just 20 or 30 seconds. That's a very, not a big achievement, but there's only so much a couple of people can do. When you are confronting 3,000 racists. So much appreciated, and but there's one thing that I noticed, because journalists are supposed to care about facts, and there's minor factual errors in some of the coverage. These articles we printed out, and we watched the videos, and we were described as 2 young men believed to be Chinese, or Chinese man. Maybe I never asked, or I forget, so Kashi, I ask again, maybe. So do you believe yourself to be Chinese?
No, I'm Japanese.
Oh, I'm Japanese too.
Oh.
And so this racist demonstration was something that should be opposed by anyone. Chinese, Japanese, American, Ghanaian, or Korean, or French, or anyone. But since we are not factually actually Chinese, but Japanese, perhaps the international news organizations publish corrections, and well, let's talk about why we were against racism. Of course, we are against racism, but why we were against this specific event? This was sort of focused on the issue of what they call the Senkaku Islands, or the Pinnacle Islands, or Diaoyu. Forgive my pronunciation. So, if you ask the Japanese media, they say they belong to Japan. If you ask the Japanese government, they belong to Japan. If you ask the opposition party, like Communist Party, they are affirmative that they are Japan's territory, and maybe 99.9% of the Japanese population believe likewise. So, and maybe if you ask the Chinese, perhaps the opposite is the answer. So, for international public, this could be confusing. This could appear as a sort of clash of two nationalisms. But is that true?
No, absolutely not.
So Japan has no territorial rights to the islands?
No.
Oh, how?
In fact, Japan invaded, robbed, colonialized Pinnacle Islands 105 years ago. Just as same as Ryukyu, and mostly Taiwan, Korea, and so on in Asia and East Asia and Southeast Asia.
And maybe the Pacific region
yes,
as
yes.
well. So, yeah, but that's a long time ago. And in 1945, the Empire of Japan was defeated. No?
Yes, defeated. But Japan government, at least Japan government, still continues to invade, keep, colonialize some of the lands.
Okay, so 1945 was a significant year for the entire world, and I think you guys sometimes see a Hollywood sci-fi film. The idea is like, what if a parallel scenario? What if Hitler had won? What would today's world would look like? It was something like that, and that's kind of interesting imagination. But actually, exactly that is the reality in Japan. Since 1945, fate failed to amount to a significant break with colonialism. And we still persecute, discriminate against people from former colonies, including Koreans, Chinese, and also for other foreigners. And this issue, the islands, it's just part of that, the continuation of Japanese colonialism. And taking advantage of this issue, Japan is trying to reinforce its military under the American hegemony. With that, they're persecuting the Chinese population in this country. There are various examples which I would spare for now, but the guys who organized the demonstration 2 days ago spreading lies like domestic Chinese population, I mean Chinese living in Japan, will sabotage nuclear power plants, or put poison in water, and rob people of property, and so on. And this kind of reminds us of, that massacre.
Yes, about 90 years ago, there was a very big earthquake in Tokyo, and after that, people said that Korean in Japanese started robbing the property of Japanese, putting poison in water, and so on, and they killed Korean, more than several thousand of Korean they killed. That was a genocide, racist massacre.
Yeah, Japanese ordinary people under the protection of the police.
Yes.
Killed thousands of Koreans using lies as an excuse. And that's something that we should not repeat.
Yes.
And we should say no to that.
Never.
And I would imagine that it would be a lot more difficult to protest in such a situation. But now the risk is relatively low. So we chose to protest in public. Let us show a banner that we held trying to stop the demonstration. So, 植民地修行終わらせよう. Let us end colonialism, Japanese colonialism, and no to racism. And this banner belongs to hate speech に反対する会. We haven't decided on its English name, but maybe no to hate speech action. We are not like a party organization, so members have different views, but we have been saying it is not necessarily endorsed by everyone. But if you are interested, if you can read Japanese, here's the URL for our blog. Oh, by the way, if you want to know more about us, we would welcome interviews, press conference invitation, maybe, or you could just put a video response to this one, and I may choose to respond back. On a final note, like I said, the Japanese media is providing massive coverage on the current ongoing anti-Japan protests all over China, and like I said, we only know about them through the corporate media, so we don't really know them as of yet. We are interested, but not yet. But from the graphics, I think we have at least one thing we share. That's where is it? Oh yeah. So everyone hates hugging clothes. That's common sense, international common sense, right? So do you like Hinomaru?
No, I don't like it.
Me neither. I think it's better. The world would be a better place without Hinomaru. But since, like I said, the Japanese imperialism is ongoing, continuing, we need to keep it and cross it out. And that's common sense in China, Korea, I think. And we are trying to make it also common sense in Tokyo. So that's our final message, and see you later.